Yeah, we will get started. Thanks everyone for joining, and we will begin the day one. And we have a series of talks today, but we will begin with the welcome address by Muthu Vijayan.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and everyone. I know participants are joining us today from many parts of the world across various time zones. And it's truly wonderful to see the global astrology community come again together for AstroSynergy 2026. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all. When we began this journey a few years ago, our vision was simple but meaningful: to create a platform where astrologers from different traditions, cultures, and perspectives could come together with the spirit of learning, dialogue, and mutual respect. What started as an idea has now grown into truly global gathering of astrologers, researchers, teachers, and seekers, united by shared passion of timeless wisdom. Last year, AstroSynergy established a strong foundation through thought-provoking discussions and meaningful exchanges between Eastern and Western astrological traditions. The overwhelming support from both our speakers and participants reaffirms something very important. Astrology grows stronger when knowledge is shared, not isolated. This year, we continue that vision with an even more diverse and inspiring lineup of speakers representing multiple branches of astrology, astronomy, research, counseling, and spiritual practice. Each speaker brings a unique perspective, and together they reflect the true essence of AstroSynergy, a synergy of wisdom, traditions. Yesterday, we began our AstroSynergy journey with the pre-conference workshop where Dr. Ramesh Tangavel delivered a lecture on Ayanamsha and astronomy, and I had the privilege of presenting Mukurta, electional astrology. We are deeply honored to have Tanya Daniels to deliver this year's keynote address on compared aspect doctrine, Jyotish and traditional Western astrology. Her work beautifully bridges the traditional understanding with astronomical curiosity, making her an ideal voice to open this year's conference. We are also privileged to welcome our distinguished speaker, Karthik Ritti, Kenin Yasin, Rod Chang, Richard Fiedler, Magna Bahar, Gary O'Toole, and Nicholas. Together, these speakers represent an extraordinary constellation of knowledge and experience spanning traditions, modern, mundane, evolutionary, humanistic, and spiritual astrology. One of the major highlights of AstroSynergy 2026 is our panel discussion on the subject that is becoming increasingly important in today's astrological landscape: the importance of ethics and consulting skills. As astrology reaches wider audience through technology and social media, the responsibility of astrologers also grows. Technology alone is not going to be sufficient. The ability to guide with empathy, integrity, responsibility, and emotional awareness has become equally important. Through this panel discussion, we hope to encourage meaningful conversations around the ethical practice, client communication, and human side of astrology. We are honored to have Jolly Knott, Tara Al, and Catherine Goshen as our esteemed panelists, with the discussion moderated none other than by Ashwin Subramanian, whose thoughtful presence and balanced perspective continue to enrich AstroSynergy year after year. This year, also marks another important step in our journey. For the first time, AstroSynergy now has its own dedicated landing page, helping us to connect more professionally with the global astrological community. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Mr. Karthik Anbalagan and the team Kites Lab for creating such a wonderful platform within a very short span of time. Their support and dedication have greatly contributed to the growth and presentation of this conference. As we begin AstroSynergy 2026, I invite you all to participate with openness, curiosity, and humility. Let us listen, not merely to respond, but to truly understand. Let us appreciate the diversity of astrological traditions while recognizing the shared pursuit of that unites us all, the search for meaning, timing, wisdom, and human understanding. The sky has always connected civilization across time and geography. Through gathering like AstroSynergy, we continued that timeless dialogue. With immense gratitude and joy, I welcome you all to AstroSynergy 2026, jointly hosted by Ashwin Subramanian and me. I now declare the event open.
Thank you. I think it was a much needed thoughtfulness in the welcome address rather than just being the welcome address for the sake of being it. I think it kind of landed very well and also emphasized the importance of astrology in our times and also how we need to record astrology responsibly for our future so that people who come after us know what we did. So thank you for this wonderful welcome address. And as Muthu mentioned, Tanya is our keynote speaker this year. And one of the interesting things about the conference itself that we've been trying to achieve over the past 2 years, and now this is the third year, is to kind of bring the traditions together and bring astrologers from across the world together to kind of expose everyone to all different forms of astrology. And the talk itself by Tanya today is about bridging Eastern and Western astrology in terms of understanding the aspect doctrine. I had the privilege of looking at the slides before, and I'm pretty sure this talk is going to be thought-provoking for everyone. We still have 4 more minutes, and Tanya, you can get ready all you want. And
I am ready.
Yeah.
Well, can I just say thank you very much for the invitation to come back here at this really great conference. And I want to thank Ashwin and Muthu for the invitation as a keynote speaker, because it is a very big honor actually to be here. I mean, I have been studying astrology since 26 years or so, but I am here as a student of Jyotish now, that's official. And so these are baby steps, learning this new tradition. And as Muthu said, learning, we should always look forwards to be together and to learn together and not to look at our differences, but what actually unites us. And the more I study Jyotish, the more I actually see that our foundations are not different. And the more I study, the more I am actually convinced that all astrology comes from one common source. I don't know which is the country that created it. It is not of no matter to me, but we have one common history. And I think we lack a lot of details, a lot of elements of our own astrological history. And I mean, certainly more in the West. The West has forgotten many pieces of it, of its own history, and there is more to discover in the East. And I am very proud to study it now and to compare it, and to also to use it right away, because there are so many things that, even though the traditions have differences, there are so many elements that we can use right away. And I have already seen how my perspective has changed. So I don't know, should we start, Ashwin, or should we still wait?
We have 2 more minutes. So,
Okay. So, okay. I should add, I always knew that my path would lead me to Jyotish. And I always told Ashwin that from the beginning, since we met many years ago. It is probably just the way it goes when you're interested where astrology actually comes from and what it can mean. So you have to study all the different branches in order to, I think, or also to judge them, to understand what everybody is saying. So that's, I think, what we should all do. And I think we all are doing this being here.
Great. Yeah.
I'll just add that it's really been so much fun to be in class with Tanya, to be learning together, but also to be experimenting with how the different traditions overlap, and how we can actually not force things, but like I'm honestly using the Indic delineations of the houses and finding, even though I'm using it within a tropical framework, I'm finding so much resonance with my clients, and that's been just so exciting. So, and then of course I'm really looking forward to hearing Tanya speak more deeply about the again, differences and similarities in aspect doctrine. I mean, obviously for me, there was a lot more of a difference, and it again opened my eyes to, oh my gosh, there's, endless ways we can look at this, but still within a structured framework. So really looking forward to your talk, Tanya.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No pressure.
Thanks, Jolly.